wise and start buying your own house. So, you know, when they do come, you can say, get off my property.
All right, all like this.
School prepared me for the world in terms of how I have to deal with white people every day. If I didn't go to high school, they would have tripped me out. I'd have really been confused. Right. But I grew up with them. I saw how they was when we was in high school. So I knew how they was going to be when we got out in the real world. So that experience, and that high school, because it was so free and artsy-fartsy, that I could just really peep game and just see what they was talking about and look how they dressed and what they wanted and what they smoked and what they didn't smoke. And, you know, I got to see that real close. So I could see how their behavior patterns would be when we get in the business world.
Yeah, in the real world.
Okay. If you're talking about you hardcore, I better see some sidewalks and beer bottles in your rhyme. You know, because you can't be hardcore and be sitting on that. On who you're writing your music for. If you're writing your music for the guy at the office, then Public Enemy is doing a bad job. But if they were doing their music for black people or for people who want to come to a better understanding on how things really are, then they did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see the true picture. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he feels uncomfortable. Because what about when I felt uncomfortable for 400 years? You know what I'm saying? Then now all of a sudden it's bad to talk about some real. Anytime somebody pulls a trigger or there's any kind of gunshot, everybody starts running for cover. But everybody's really doing all this shooting in the streets. You know what I'm saying? All this Iran-Contra stuff and that war, all that's violence to me. That's real violence. What we're talking about is fake violence. All this, what we're rapping, it happens in the streets, but us rapping about it is not the violence. And the movie about it is not the violence. You know what I'm saying? It's an adventure world that we are creating. Trying to get out, what we're doing is using our brain to get out of the ghetto any way we can. So we tell these stories, you know what I'm saying? And they tend to be violent because our world tends to be filled with violence.
So you don't go all the way back, get a little bit behind you and stay on that. And we're going to take it all the way through. Now let's do a rehearsal for camera, see what problems we got, and hope we get into the movie.
We're going to rehearse for camera and help get in the movie. This is my man. This is my coach. My coach right here, Ernest Nicholson. I'm Tupac Shakur. Thank you.
He's one of our star players here.
He's one of the star makers.
Wow.
Star maker, star producer.
He can't do the
He's got to have
impossible.
star qualities in order to, you know.
You're getting an alcohol test today.
Okay. This is straight orange juice.
Remember what I told you?
Yo, to everybody on the set, can I get your attention, please? Everybody on the set, this is straight orange juice. It's weird that he's gone. It really is. Every time I see footage or even hear music,
is we only got to see and focus on the wild stuff. He leaving the set. He got these cats shooting at us on the set. He talking, you know, F New York type stuff, da-da-da. You know, that was what was up front. But I swear, if you got to be around Pac,